It is almost time. We are a couple months away from the World Baseball Classic, and I am so pumped for the WBC this year. One, it's all on Fox. Fox is the home of the WBC, but I'm just so pumped because it seemed to get bigger and bigger and bigger every single year. March 7th, technically the 7th, it starts at 11 p.m. on March 7th, but March 7th through March 21st are the dates for the World Baseball Classic. And man, is it going to be a blast this year. It just seems like it gets more and more. Look, this is only the fifth year of its existence, the fifth time it's going to happen. It's obviously not every year. So it's the fifth occasion of this tournament, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year. And this year, it just feels like it is ready to take off. I'm pumped up.
It is. So why don't we dive in and give everybody 5 things that you should know about the World Baseball Classic, because this is the biggest I've ever remembered it being.
Yep.
So let's just go into number one.
Number one of the 5 things you need to know. The world's biggest stars are playing. And look, the rosters aren't even completely finalized yet, but we know Mike Trout is playing. Shohei Ohtani is playing. Juan Soto is playing. Clayton Kershaw, Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, the MVP, Trey Turner, Trevor Story. And this is just the American team. And on the Japanese team, I'm excited about some of the players they have going that maybe people in the United States that aren't super familiar will get to know, like Roki Sasaki, Murakami. It's going to be a blast. Manny Machado, Sandy Alcantara, Cy Young. I mean, the names go on and on and on. It's incredible.
It's insane. I don't remember it ever being this big. Why this year? Why this year are we seeing basically every all-star jump and play for their country? Because I remember being at spring training and all the big names were not going. They were still at spring training while we were doing all of our games out there. Was there a moment or a player that you think turned this around for everybody?
I think there's a couple of reasons. One being this is now the 5th time, and I think every time it's fun to watch. And especially in 2017, I think players were watching saying, I want to be a part of this. This looks great. So every time the World Baseball Classic has happened, it's gotten better and better and better and more exciting, and more people want to be a part of it. Also, this year, one of the earliest commits was Mike Trout.
There you go.
One of the greatest players of all time commits to Team USA very early on. You know what that says to a bunch of players? I mean, look at Team USA. It's incredible. All the names I just rattled off.
It's an all-star team.
I want to play with Mike Trout for my country. Are you kidding me? So, yes, I think him signing as early as he did and committing to Team USA made tons of other players want to be a part of this. And now you look around, and again, the rosters aren't complete, but we will be there every step of the way telling you when rosters are complete. I think players want to be a part of it, and you look at Team Dominican Republic, Team Japan, Team USA, Venezuela, Cuba.
Stacked.
Puerto Rico.
Stacked.
Oh, it's going to be incredible, and the biggest stars are playing. That's number 1.
All right. Well, number 2, past champions. Give them to us. Let's educate everybody listening.
So there have been 4 past champions, and it started in 2006. That was the first one. Team Japan wins in 2006. Team Japan wins again, back-to-back champions in 2009. Dominican Republic wins in 2013, and in 2017, Team USA won. That's Adam Jones robbing that home run in center field at Petco Park. What a year that was. But yes, things you need to know: past champions, Japan, back-to-back, Dominican Republic, and Team USA in 2017.
So now we got Team USA looking to go back-to-back champs.
That's right.
Oof.
Absolutely.
Okay. Number 3, the World Baseball Classic format. Give it to us.
So, format in a nutshell, think World Cup.
Okay.
4 pools, 5 teams in each pool, and it will start with pool play. There's pool A, B, C, and D, and the top 2 teams from each pool will advance. there's multiple locations involved. Miami, Arizona in the United States, so they'll play at the home of the Marlins and the home of the Diamondbacks, but there will also be a pool in Tokyo and Taiwan. So all over the globe, pool play, first place and runner-up from those pool, A, B, C, and D, will move on to the next round, the quarterfinals, which again will be pool play.
And there's 5 teams in each pool.
5 teams in each pool. So by my math, 5 times 4 makes pretty close to 20. 20 teams involved. Top 2 from each pool move on. They play the top 2 from the other pool. Seed 1 plays seed 2.
Okay.
You know how that goes.
Yep.
But pool play again. So they'll all play each other. And then the winners go on to, we'll talk about that more in detail. But let's look at these pools. The pools are, yes. So here we go. This is Pool A, and this will take place in Taiwan. Pool A in Taiwan, Chinese Taipei, the Netherlands, Cuba, Italy, and Panama. That is Pool A. Let's move on to Pool B. We have this taking place in Tokyo, Japan, at the Tokyo Dome. Was just there. Going to be electric. Team Japan, Korea. I almost said Korea because we've been talking so much about Carlos Correa. Japan, Korea, Australia, China, and the Czech Republic. I can't imagine Team Japan playing in the Tokyo Dome with Shohei on the team. Apparently, the second Shohei committed to the WBC, tickets sold out within like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane. That's Pool B.
He's a hero.
Pool C. This one will take place in Phoenix, Arizona. Team USA.
Woo!
Pool C. Mexico, Colombia, Canada, Great Britain. So Team USA is in Pool C with a path out of Pool C, to say the least. They should advance from this pool.
Defending
and
champs.
let's move on to Pool D, the final pool involved, which will take place in Miami, Florida, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Israel, and Nicaragua. What a pool this is. Dominican, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, all going to be nasty. And we had an episode of Flippin' Bats last week over Christmas with Ian Kinsler, who is the head coach of Team Israel, which is pretty cool as well.
That's
and we
so
talked
cool.
about that as well. So he played in it in 2017, and now he will be a head coach for Team Israel. Winner and runner-up from each pool make it to the quarterfinal. Winner and runner-up from those.
Move on.
Yeah. So Pool A and Pool B are going to combine. Pool C and Pool D are going to combine. And then winner and runner-up from those advance to this.
And then the later plays all in Miami.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So everyone meets up in Miami.
So once it advances to the semifinals and championship, obviously, no more pool play, single elimination only. And once it reaches the semifinals, that will all take place in Miami. So once pool play is done, semis and finals will take place in Miami at the home of the Marlins. So a lot to go over there, but the format is, I would say, exciting. I love pool play leading to like a knockout round. It's fun.
It's the best. I've been explaining it to people. I'm like, it's like the World Cup, but with baseball, which is epic. Everyone loves that.
And I think the goal is to eventually get as
big.
And that's, look, the soccer is the world's biggest sport. It is the most, it is. And this tournament has been around for a long time, and the World Cup is the largest sports tournament in the world.
Yeah.
But I think the World Baseball Classic is going in the right path.
It is going in the
As long
right
as you mirror
direction.
that, I think we're in good shape.
So let's move to number 4, because they have some unique rules in the World Baseball Classic. So let's go through those.
Yes. Unique rules is number 4 for me. There will be a pitch count for pitchers. There will be a mercy rule. There will be run differential. So just a lot of different things that when you fire up Fox or FS1 to watch the games, don't be alarmed. Yes, there will be a pitch count. No, it's not a big deal. There should be pitch counts. Guess what? This is taking place during spring training.
Yeah.
And for these teams to allow players to go play in this tournament, yeah, you're going to have a guarantee that so-and-so is only going to be able to pitch a certain amount of pitches or a certain amount of times. So the pitch count will work in a way that as the tournament progresses, you'll be able to throw more and more pitches. If you throw X amount of pitches on this day, you cannot throw the next day. All of that totally makes sense, and I have no problems with that being in place. Mercy rule.
Do we know what the score is for Mercy Rule?
Do I know?
Yeah, like
No.
what it is.
Do you?
No.
Oh,
I'm so
I
curious.
assume it's 10. It is. It's 10 or more runs.
Okay.
After the 7th, is that what right, producer? After the 7th.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is
15
smart.
or more runs after the conclusion of the 5th. Okay. So if you're up by 15 or more
Yeah.
at the end of the 5th inning, call the game. If you're up by 10 or more at the end of the 7th inning, call the game. I think it should be 10 after 5, 10 after whatever. But I have no problems with that happening. You know why?
No.
Team USA is going to absolutely dominate some people in Pool C, as they should.
Yeah.
And nobody should have to watch them beating X team 25 to 1 in the 8th inning. Call the game.
No, and we've seen this during the regular season too when they have these blowout games. This is when you have position players going up to pitch, and then it's like, what, you guys, you've already thrown in the towel. We've given up. Let's move on.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that happening, because statistics, you start looking at it like over time. So imagine Albert Pujols not getting to 700 because 8 of his games were called in the 5th inning because they were down by 10 runs. I don't know. That's a totally different rabbit hole.
We can
But
deep dive into that after this to see how we enjoy the Mercy Rule.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
That'll be
and there will be a run differential involved as well. So there are a lot of new and unique things involved in the World Baseball Classic.
It's going to be fun.
It is going to
And the most fun part is that it's going to be on Fox and FS1, and we're going to be there
and that
throughout
is
the
number
entire
5.
experience of tournament.
Flippin' Bats and Fox Sports are the home for the World Baseball Classic. How cool is that going to be? Fox Sports got all the rights, so all the games will be on Fox or FS1. And Flippin' Bats, well, we're going to be covering it all. So we will be your home for the World Baseball Classic, weekly segments. And then once we get closer, there will be daily segments. When the rosters become final, we'll be your place for that. We'll rank all the teams. We'll rank all the players. We're going to do it all. And leading up to us being there for the World Baseball Classic. What a blast this is going to be. The entire tournament, I am pumped up for it. And it'll all be everything you need to know here in Fox.
I'm excited. I didn't get to cover the last one. I stayed at the spring training and continued to do all the broadcast games there. So I'm very excited for this.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.